What's going on? Big A, the Mank Geek, coming at you with another video. And it's not Wednesday, it's a Sunday. It's time for my pull list. I had a very busy week, I had stuff to do, so I had to save it until today. And yeah, this is where I talk about as to what comics I got this week. But firstly, I just want to give a quick mention to news you've probably already heard about, which is that Unstoppable Wasp and Iceman are being relaunched. And it's really weird because it's like, why would you take something that died so recently and bring it back again and not really change the creative teams on it at all? It's like, why would you do that? I can only assume that what they want to do is have these books come out again and have them have kind of like high selling, or at least high selling to stores, number ones, and then the sales are just going to go down from there. Really, I don't think they want to I don't think they want to kind of make it known that these books don't sell that well in comic book stores, because they really don't. I'm not even sure as to what the trade sales are, but I'm sure that information could be looked up if I could be bothered. I'm sure they're not going to be that great, and I'm pretty sure they don't warrant bringing back something that they killed. Why kill it if it was doing so well and you thought it was so great? Then why did you kill it in the first place? It's like zombies of comic books. It's like The Walking Dead. It's like, what are you doing? I have no idea why they're doing it. It's just weird to me. But anyway, let's get back to the point of this. So first up, we've got Thing and Human Torch annual, and you know what? This whole thing with Doctor Doom, it was all right. You know, it was like a decent. It was an interesting read. Was it the most entertaining? No, but it was an interesting analysis of Doctor Doom. Fair play to it. I've quite liked the Thing and Human Torch so far. I think it's a pretty interesting story. How many more issues have we got left of this? I don't know. Well, the issue 7 is coming up in 2 weeks. But yeah, things are going to come to a head soon. You can feel it. You already know. Also got Sideways, in which this was all about an internet troll. And it was just the most kind of try-hard thing I've read in a while, where I was just like, really? You're going for internet trolls? Like, no one, tell a good, like, you got people with superpowers here. Tell a good superhero story. Stop talking about trolls on the internet. Why is it so hard? Tell cool stories about this guy who can teleport from one place to the other by opening up rifts in dimensional space. I don't understand, like, this whole kind of like, oh, we're going to do a story about a troll, and then we see him in IRL and he's just saying all this trolley stuff, and it's just like, it was yawnsome. It was yawnsome to me. This has to be kind of like the most pathetic issue of Sideways that I've read, and it was doing all right to start off with, so I don't know as to why that had to happen, but whatever, man. Magic Order. Now, this clearly is going to be adapted by Netflix into a TV series or a movie or something. You can tell, you can feel it right away just by the way it's written. It's set up for that perfectly. Like, when I was reading it, I was like, I feel like I shouldn't be reading this, and I feel like I should be watching it on a screen, and like, I don't know, 10 episodes or something like that, and kind of binge about 5 of them, and then the next day binge the rest. That's what it really felt like. I felt like it was written as a comic to be adapted into something else, which isn't necessarily a bad thing. At least they've come up with a decent premise, and it sounds like it could get quite interesting. I usually quite like Mark Millar's stuff, other than the new Kick-Ass. I've not really enjoyed that much at all. But yeah, this is the first issue and the first kind of like Millarworld Netflix collab, if you want to call it that. Yeah, I think it could be all right. It was quite entertaining. It was pretty cool. So yeah, I'm on board to get the rest and see as to where this goes, because I could find it quite interesting. This was just like really introduction of kind of like your main characters who are actually related. They're a family, and kind of guiding us into this version of kind of like a magic kind of oriented world and whatnot. And yeah, it was all introductory stuff. There wasn't any kind of big action. There was just kind of like the main premise set up, and yeah, I quite liked it. So yeah, like I said, keep on saying, yeah, I'll be getting the rest of those. Mr. Miracle, which I've not read. I've not read this one. I've not had a chance to read it. It has felt a bit slow, Mr. Miracle, recently. I just hope they can kind of ramp things up again and really get things going, because before it was quite like, it was quite off the wall but quite good, and you're into it and all that, but it seems to maybe have lost its way a little bit. Hopefully it can pick things back up, but with how many issues have got left? 3 issues to go. That's going to be a hard task. Also, Kick-Ass. Yeah, I've not read this one yet either. I mean, last one was okay. I thought it was all right, but I don't know. I'll probably read these tomorrow, those 2 that I've not read. So again, that's Thing in Human Torch, Sideways, The Magic Order, Mr. Miracle, and Kick-Ass. Let me know as to what you got this week, whether you liked what you got, whether you disliked or liked what I got. Stick around and watch another video if you want. Like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell notification so you get notified as to when there's new videos, because otherwise YouTube won't notify you. And as always, I'll catch you in the next one.